Hey everyone, welcome back to the Glassman's World. So check it out. We're doing an update on this ginormous tomato plant. This thing is just not gonna stop growing. As you can see, it is now almost a foot and a half away from the edge of this. I believe it's a 10 foot, 12 foot planter here. I think it's like 3 foot wide and oh gosh, this thing is huge. I believe this is 4 foot by 4 foot here. So you can see just this section right here, that's at least 4 foot, and then another. This thing is ridiculous. It's taken over the path. We used to have a path that would walk through right here, as you can see. And it's just totally blocked it out. It's now gonna start overgrowing the basil here. You can see it's encroaching upon the basil now. It's already in it. Yeah, it's already in there. Oops, I think I accidentally broke that. That branch there is broken. But there is just so many tomatoes up in here. If you come inside, take a look. You see tomatoes, little baby tomatoes, more tomatoes. There's so many. We actually just harvested a bunch of green tomatoes and some red tomatoes and a whole bunch of zucchini. But there is so many, guys. There is a ton of tomatoes just popping up all in there. More tomatoes everywhere. There's more tomatoes, more tomatoes. This thing is just producing like crazy. Look at that. You got more tomatoes up there, tomatoes right there, all kinds up underneath. Look at even right here. Got some more tomatoes right there next to the peppers. We found some tomatoes up under here. There's tomatoes growing right in here. This thing is huge. This is one plant, guys. As you can see, it's taken over. I believe I would call that 3 foot. I believe that's 3 foot. I think that one is 4 foot there. It's a little bit bigger, maybe 3.5. But as you can see, this tomato plant, the stalk of it is right here. And then you can see it's just like, just falling over entirely. It's on the ground. We didn't cage it. Had we caged it, I don't know if it would have grown this big. I think it would have just stunted the growth. But this thing is ridiculous. I don't know what we did to make it grow like this, but now it's like encroaching upon all of the peppers. There's a bunch of jalapenos all right here, as you can see. A ton of jalapenos all up in there. This is the last jalapeno plant. There were 4 of them. There's another one somewhere over here that I found. I found some peppers earlier. It was a nice little red hot pepper in here. You can see those peppers in there. There was a red hot pepper in there. There's another one right here, one of the plants. And these plants are like totally just they're smothered. There's another one or 2 right there where the old tomato once was. You can't even see it now. Like, I don't even know where the old growth of the old tomato was. We used to be able to see it, and now we can't. I'm still looking for red tomatoes, but I think we got all the red tomatoes, and it's mostly just green now. But I just wanted to share the update again. I tried to do this weekly last week. I missed it because I was out at the balloon fiesta. So this is like been 2 weeks since the last update, and this is amazing. One plant, and it just keeps on growing and keeps on growing. It's like it's gonna encroach this whole thing here. We're gonna let it grow. We're gonna just let it be, and we're gonna see how big it gets. We'll see if it continues to grow throughout the winter, since we don't really have too much of a freeze and a frost here in Albuquerque. Last year, I think we had maybe 3 days of snow. So we'll see how cold it gets. We'll see what happens with this tomato plant. And once it does die back, you know, we'll probably, I don't know what we're gonna do with it. We'll show you that it's all just one stalk. All right, I'm gonna let you guys go. Thank you for tuning in and watching. This is one ginormous tomato plant that somehow just keeps on growing and keeps on growing. It's up to my sternum tall. It's at least my sternum tall right there. That's probably chest high in the very back right there. So yeah, I don't know what we did, but it's amazing. And then you can see all the other plants. We got eggplant. There's some asparagus growing. That next year this will be ready. So we got a bunch of baby asparagus. All this cool little wispiness right here. So cool to see it grow like that. We got some strawberries growing here. And some lettuce, wild flowers here, which has got some lettuce and other different flowers growing there. We have watermelons still growing. The eggplant, this one has like 7 different eggplant on there, and this one's got like 3 of them. So there's at least 10 eggplant coming off of those 2 plants. Got some melons. There's another melon under there. This thing is producing like crazy. If I can show you here. These 2 have started overgrowing the sidewalk, so we're gonna have to make sure that we grow these back a little further. And then here's some of the tomatoes that we harvested here. And check out this big old huge freaking cucumber. Because I didn't come last week, these things overgrew so large. And this one here, this one's ready to eat. I'm gonna eat this one on the way home. But yeah, we got some beautiful growth here. This watermelon hasn't produced anything yet. And these we got one pumpkin that all the pests or whatever got to. Oh, I almost forgot to spread out this here. We added some more soil so we can enrich the growth here, and hopefully that'll help some. I don't know, it might be too late for the pumpkins and too late in the season, but this is what we've done with just basically a area of land that was just nothing but dirt, you know, just like this here, and we've turned it into a beautiful front yard garden. Beautiful flowers and all kinds of cool stuff. All right, well, I'm gonna let you guys go. Thank you so much for tuning in and watching. I'll see you guys again next time. Yeah, and there's no pesticides too. We're growing it all straight up organic. So yeah, it's really awesome. I'm not spraying it, but that's why we're losing like the pumpkin there. So, and there was another baby pumpkin somewhere over here, and now I don't see it growing. I'm like, where did that little baby pumpkin go? It was on the end of here or somewhere. I don't see it though. Was it over here? It might have been on that one. Maybe it got eaten. I don't know. There's all kinds of pests and things, but we try to do what we can. All right, thanks for watching. I'm gonna let you guys go. We'll update this again next Friday and see how much bigger it gets. Maybe it'll just take over the whole box by the time this is done producing tomatoes. All right, you guys have a beautiful day. Love and blessings. Thanks for watching. I'm out.